Hey, what's up? It's Karen San Diego, and today's video is all about my favorite Amazon VSG must-haves. If you're anything like me, when you were starting this journey, you went crazy trying to prepare, make sure you were 100% ready. And I know for me, Amazon was the first place I went to look for a lot of the things on my must-buy list. My doctor gave me a list of things that I should have before surgery. And then I also was just like you here on YouTube, looking up people's videos, trying to find things that might be helpful after surgery. So Amazon was my top place to get all of these things from. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the things that I did purchase through Amazon. And just to let you know, the links in the description box are all Amazon affiliate links. That means that if you purchase using one of the links in my description box, I do get a very small commission for that item. However, this video is not sponsored, but by all means, Amazon. Some of the things I want to share with you, I have right here with me. And some of the things I looked for them, I either couldn't find it, they were in the dishwasher, or they just weren't with me here in my house right now. Maybe I left them at work or whatever. But if I have it, I'm going to show it to you. If not, the link will be below. I'm also probably going to think of things later as I'm editing. So anything I could think of that you can get for VSG on Amazon, will be linked below in the description box. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is this heating pad. So this is mine. We got it a long time ago before I got surgery, but it is available on Amazon. A heating pad is really good for right after surgery. If you are experiencing like really bad gas pain, it's important to remember that the gas pain after VSG surgery is not like the normal gas that's like in your stomach. It's in your entire body. So a heating pad could really help move some of that gas. So I'm going to link this heating pad down below in the description box so you can purchase it. Especially if you are pre-op specifically, it won't be as much of use post-op, but if you are pre-op, you're getting ready for the surgery, that's a great thing to have. So you can also throw it in your bag and bring it to the hospital with you. I definitely had it in my hospital bag. So yeah, heating pad, number one. The next thing I have that I use the most, probably the most out of one of the things that I use the most out of everything I have in here is a food scale, a digital food scale. This I got on Amazon and I use it to weigh my food. It has the function for you to be able to zero it out with the plate so that you're not weighing the plate, you're just weighing the food in the plate. And I found this scale to be really, really easy to use. It's super lightweight. It's really, really thin, so it's really easy to store pretty much anywhere. So yeah, I definitely recommend this scale. I see a lot of other people have this one as well. It was inexpensive and really, really, really practical. This next thing is something that I never thought. My sister was actually the one that gave me the idea to buy this because it didn't cross my mind until pre-op. When, if you don't know, for the first few weeks, you can't bend and pick anything up. So this pickup tool was really, really useful for me. I was able to clean up a little bit, pick up things that I dropped. It can pick up things that are pretty heavy too as well, and really, really small items. It has a really good grip, especially if you are recovering on your own and don't have like a support system with you. I 1000% suggest you get this pickup tool because you're gonna find yourself in a situation where you drop something. Like you might drop your phone, drop the charger, drop something, anything. And if you're not allowed to bend, that would be really difficult. But this pickup tool was amazing help the first few weeks when I was not able to bend. So once again, if you are pre-op or if you are just like a week or so post-op, I definitely recommend getting this pickup tool so that it can just assist you and make life a little bit easier when it's really difficult to not be able to bend. I know for me in particular, during the time before I got this tool, I kept forgetting that I couldn't bend and would start to bend and be like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. And then it'll be frustrating that there's something on the floor that I can't get. So once I got this tool, that was done. It folds up nice and compact so you can keep it next to you without having like this whole long stick next to you. So I thought this one was perfect. Next on my list is small Tupperware. So I'm going to link the one that I use down below. I'm also going to look for some other ones in case, some different shapes, because I have some that I use that I didn't get on Amazon that I'm sure I can find on Amazon for you. But small Tupperware is so clutch because when you're only able to eat 2 to 4 ounces of food, having that in a huge Tupperware bowl is really weird. It makes you, like psychologically, it makes you feel like you're not eating anything. But I don't know about you, but for me, even when I know that I'm like eating 2 ounces of food and it's not a lot of food, eating out of something that is smaller, for some reason, that just makes me feel like I'm eating more, if that makes sense. So I definitely love eating out of really small Tupperware containers. The ones that I link below are my favorite ones just because like they're glass. I just like that. It's aesthetically pleasing. Um, so yeah, small Tupperware containers. Along with this, you could also get small like bowls and plates. I actually own some that I got from Home Goods. I didn't get them from Amazon. If I see any on Amazon, I will link those below as well. Along with the small bowls, plates, and Tupperware, I definitely recommend getting small utensils. This is weird. Like if you have a kid, you could also like use the baby forks and spoons. But I like these because they like look like an actual adult fork and spoon set. I got them on Amazon and I use them all the time, especially when eating out of small bowls and plates. I find it weird to eat out of a really small bowl with a big fork. Like that's just it doesn't make sense to me. So for me personally, I prefer to use the small forks with the small bowls and plates, and it just does something. I don't know. Once again, in the neighborhood of small utensils and kitchenware, small pots. So I only have a small frying pan. I actually did see a small like pot at Target that I was gonna get, but I didn't pick it up. I do have this small frying pan that I use in the morning to make my eggs. Since I still can only eat one egg, I don't see the need to use a big frying pan for just one egg. So I use this frying pan. It is, look at it. It is so cute. This is like the cutest frying pan. It's so tiny. I have like a smaller spoon that I use that I didn't get on Amazon. I got it at Home Goods. But if I find one on Amazon, I will link that below as well. And this just makes me feel, I don't know, once again, it does something. And I know that this is like not a necessity. You can for sure cook your eggs and your food in a bigger pot and just make a small portion. But once again, that one egg just looks so sad in the big pot that it's, for me, I just prefer seeing it in the tiny pot, and it makes me feel like I'm eating a normal serving of eggs. So maybe it's just me. I don't know. Next thing I bought on Amazon, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I won't lie to y'all. I don't always use this, but it is a pill organizer. I thought it would have been really useful to use since there is a decent amount of pills that have to be taken after surgery. I'm just not that organized of a person. But I bought this one specifically because it has the 4 different compartments since I do have to take a calcium vitamin 4 times a day. So I thought having the different compartments would make me remember to take the pills and it would just be more organized. But in order to do that, you kind of have to be an organized person, which I'm not. So this is not something that I use on a normal basis. But if you see this and you are like, yeah, I'm the type of person that likes organization and can handle this, then this is for you. But I'm going to be honest and tell you that I did buy this on Amazon, but I do not use it. Next on my list, and yes, this list is long because I have an Amazon problem. Like, don't judge me, is ring Snuggies. I don't know if you can see on my hand right here. I have the Snuggies on right here, and I'll also show you the pack, what comes in the pack. This was actually suggested to me by a few of you, because I mentioned in my 1 month video that my wedding rings had gotten too big, and the ring Snuggies now, if you saw that video, you saw that I was able to just like pull them off easily. Now they have a little bit more grip, so I'm not worried that my rings are just gonna like fall off and I'm gonna lose them. So these have been really, really useful. If you are married and have some rings, or if you just like wear rings in general, I would definitely suggest getting the ring Snuggies until you get down to a weight that you feel like you'll be at for a while. Because once I get to my goal weight, then I'm just going to resize my rings. But I don't want to have to resize them and then have to resize them again. So I'm just using the Snuggies for now until I'm at my goal weight. And so far, so good. Only thing is because it has like these ribs, it's like lotion and stuff can get trapped in it if you lotion your hands with your rings on. So anytime I just like I'm doing my hair and I'm putting gel or I'm doing lotion or anything, I just take the rings off and then put them back on, and yeah. Next up, I'm not going to show this one because there's a lot of different options here. I'm just gonna link them all below. That is all of my protein. So my protein shakes, my protein water, my protein powders, all of that. I get all of it on Amazon. I don't buy that anywhere else. I feel like I get the most options on Amazon. So that is where I like to buy all of my protein related things. my bottled protein water, my Isopure protein water, my Isopure unflavored protein, my Fairlife, my all of that. Amazon is where I get all of it. And once again, I will link it below so that you can find the same ones. Along with that would also be vitamins. I also get all of my vitamins on Amazon. It's just easier that way because I can see all the options and I don't have to go running around trying to find the right thing. So I will also link those below. I'll link the ones, the chewables, the good ones anyway, the ones that I liked, and then I'll link the actual pill form vitamins that I take now, all down below. Another thing that I did get on Amazon that I'm not going to link below is my scale. If you look at any of my weigh-in videos, you'll see my scale in those videos. That is a digital Wi-Fi scale, meaning that with that scale, it connects to my phone, and there's an app on my phone where I can keep track of what my weight was every single time I get on the scale. It does it automatically. So as long as you are on the scale and your phone is nearby, it automatically just syncs to your phone and your weight goes right to the app. So that's really cool. So I would suggest getting that just to be able to sync it better. I believe it also can connect to like my Fitness Pal and things like that so that your weight automatically goes into there, but I don't use it that way. But yeah, I think the scale is really cool. Obviously, you don't need a scale that does this. You can get any scale, but just to let you know the scale that I got from Amazon, linked below. Next up is body oil. This I definitely can advocate for. I think that it 1000% works. I bought this body oil and I use it all over my body, on my arms, on my belly, on my legs, on my butt, everywhere. And I think it definitely is helping with like loose skin. Now that I'm losing more weight, I do notice that I am starting to get a little bit of loose skin, but not as much as I think I could have gotten at this point. And I think that's because of the oils. So what I do with this oil is every day after I get out the shower, I rub myself down with this oil and it smells pretty good. And it also, I feel like it's working. Like I feel like I'm seeing even a difference in skin that I feel like was a little loose even before. Like my inner thighs, I felt like was a little loose. And I think since using this oil, even that area is like starting to tighten a little bit. So I would definitely recommend this oil. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work and you just smell great. Win-win. Next is something that I had from day one. I bought this early in my journey. It is a water bottle that has times. I bought this because during week 1 and week 2, I was having a little bit more difficulty getting fluids down. Now I don't got a problem with that. I can drink water like I did before surgery, which is amazing. But week 1 and week 2, I definitely was struggling with water intake. So this bottle, it has the times of the day. And my doctor recommended I drink 64 ounces of water in a day. This bottle is 32 ounces. I fill it up twice a day. And it gives me the times. So I know, okay, by 10 o'clock, I need to be to here. And it keeps me accountable to making sure that I hit my water intake goals, which was really, really useful, once again, in those first 2 weeks. After that, I was able to drink it faster than the times. But if you are somebody who is struggling with water intake, I definitely recommend getting this water bottle. Just for the fact of it holding you accountable. And then the last on my list, this one is last because it's more of like an honorable mention since it's not something that I purchased on Amazon. Reason being, when you first come home from the hospital, for those first like few days, like for a week or so, it is really, really difficult to sleep flat on your back. So it is recommended that you sleep a little bit arched up. For me, I have a reclining bed, so my bed does recline up and down, so I was able to just incline my bed and sleep that way, and it was fine. However, I'm including this on this list just because if you do not have a bed that can incline in that way, getting some sort of bed wedge or like pillow that can prop you up would be really useful. If you don't want to do this, you can obviously just like put a bunch of pillows on the bed and lay on that. But they do make bed wedges to be able to incline you if you are like had a surgery or something like that. So I'm going to link one below. This one obviously isn't something that I've tried because my bed does incline, but I just thought it would be useful in case you weren't thinking that you may not be able to lay flat, just to help make sure that you're prepared for your surgery. So it's an honorable mention only because I don't personally own this, but will be linked down below if I find a good one. All right, so that's it. That is all I have for this video. I'm like pretty sure that I'm gonna think of more things after I film and I'm gonna be like, shoot, I should have added that. But if I do come to one of those aha moments, I'll just link it down below anyway, and you can go through the links and see anything that I added down there. If you are watching this video and you're like, I ordered something on Amazon that was really useful that you didn't mention in this video, drop the link down below. Let's let in the comments, let people be able to go in there and see if there's any other things that they need. I want to make sure that all of you are really, really prepared for your surgeries. And Amazon really genuinely is a great place to make sure you get all of those things because it comes quickly to your house. You don't have to stress out and worry about whether or not you'll be prepared. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video from me. And I will see you in my next video.
Where in the world is Karen San Diego? From BK to Belly, it's anywhere she say so. She changing your life, can see it straight through her eyes. And sister